Hello and welcome back everyone to the F1 2021 game, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Point. This time we're here at the Mexican Grand Prix for Chapter 6, and this episode will be the halfway mark of the fictional F1 2020 season with Racing Point. In this episode, we're going to need to score enough points to beat our midfield rivals in the 2020 Constructors' Championship. In the news, it says Ricciardo's leaving Renault to go over to McLaren in 2021. In the real news, I think McLaren announced that right after Sainz departed from the team. Continuing on with the story, we're now getting a phone call from Aiden's mother, so let's answer this.
Mom?
Aiden, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
So Aiden's mother is at the Mexican Grand Prix, and she's going to be watching us hopefully take the fight to our rivals to be able to take, I'm assuming, third in the Constructors' Championship, because Red Bull and Mercedes are first and second, and then I'm assuming the midfield leader would be us. So we head into mid-race of the Mexican Grand Prix. We've usually been doing these full race distances, but now we're heading in mid-race to continue the storyline. We gotta continue scoring points to be able to beat our rivals, because in the previous race we got our first ever race victory, which was quite incredible. Let's head down to the track for one final time this season and see what we can do.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you? Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
So like the previous race in Chapter 5, our objective is going to be catching up to Casper Ackermann. We first need to overtake a few cars to get there though. First up is Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri, so let's see if we can overtake the AlphaTauri as soon as possible. Use a little bit ERS and use the DRS as well to go around the outside, and let's see if we can pull this move off. We send it to the outside line, and I think we're just about going to get ahead of Gasly. I messed up the braking point a little bit there. He tries to come back, but I eventually do get ahead of the AlphaTauri driver. On the following lap, we now have to overtake Sebastian Vettel and get ahead of the Ferrari driver. Vettel is running a difficult race right now in P11, so let's see if we can maybe overtake him into one of these corners. We get all over the back of the Ferrari, but there's just not enough space to make a move in this third sector here. So I'm going to have to make a move into that long DRS straight, and it's just a matter of time till I get the move done. So let's see how this works out. We're all over the back of the Ferrari now. I'm not going to use ERS just quite yet because there's not really a point to. I have the speed over the Ferrari driver, and this is a really long DRS zone, so there's not really a point in me using all the ERS. I gotta save it so I can overtake a few other cars, but I do just barely get ahead of the Ferrari there, and I get up into P11. Next up is Valtteri Bottas. I'm surprised that he's so far back here. He's usually up in the top three, but Bottas is having a difficult race out there. And moving on to the next lap, I overtake Valtteri Bottas, and I think he's got some major problem with his car. That's why he's so far down there, because I'm able to just fly past the Mercedes driver and up into P10. I'm now all over the back of Ricciardo, so let's see if we can make a move on the Renault driver, who recently announced that he's moving to McLaren. As we come through the S's, we don't see an opportunity to go down the inside at any corner at this particular moment on the Renault driver just ahead, so I'm going to have to wait till this DRS zone that was recently added in a few years ago to make the move on Ricciardo. So we're going to go down the inside and make the move on Ricciardo, but oh, there's a cutscene.
It's clear from anyone watching either in the stands or at home the determination on show from Racing Point and Aiden Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, Ant. His performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test for him now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Pole position, Aiden.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before. Two teammates wheel to wheel.
Keep it clean.
Inches separating them, and they crash. Oh, they've come together in spectacular style, and they're both out of the race.
Close the door. Sit down. What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. You hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, get out. Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
You've survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who love you. The rest are just details. I'll see you later.
Oh my goodness, so much stuff just happened here. First off, we have collided with Casper Ackerman. This is insane news. We have collided. We're both out of the race. We have lost the championship to our rivals. We've lost third in the championship. That's over. And our team manager was really mad at us. He actually sort of threatened to fire us both, which is very surprising. I haven't seen that from this particular character in the story yet. Quite surprising. But the biggest shock is we have switched characters. We're no longer playing as Aiden Jackson. We're now playing as Casper Ackerman. And this is huge going into next season because I do believe we'll be playing as Casper Ackerman for quite some time. We also got to see Casper Ackerman talking with his wife about his family relationship as well, which is quite interesting. We also got an email from former F1 driver Lucas Weber, and Lucas Weber is from the 2019 story mode from the F1 2019 game. That is quite interesting, a little detail pointing out there, but my goodness, has the story completely changed. So this season's kind of ended on a bad note for the team as well. So we're going to have to fix it next season as rebranding as Aston Martin. There is so much to go into here. We're driving as Casper Ackerman now. I just have so much stuff to say. But I'll save it all for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. And if you're interested in more Breaking Point content, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you for episode 7 when this story continues. Peace out.